Hello. Just a couple minutes late. I was on the phone with one of my friends. And I'm just a couple minutes late. Hello, Jamie's Country Living. Hello, Mom, if you're watching the replay. And thank you to all you guys who watched this live stream in the replay. I do appreciate it. As you can see, I got a new background for this year. I took some of the stickers I had and I put them on like a typing paper. And then I filled up the other side too. So there's two sides. And then I laminated it. So it's actually two 8x10s. And anyway, I have another one started, but it'll be a while before I get that page filled up. But yes, this is my new background. The channel, a lot of the channel stickers I got at the Pinecone Fest. Cat Curly Sue is climbing on my tray, so that's why the movement. Well, you can kind of see her there. Anyway, and then I got a few in Christmas cards and stuff. So I did do a video, my friend Mel video, and I kind of showed these stickers up a little closer. But yeah, I thought it would be cool to have a new background for the new year. So, and I will be flipping that back and forth periodically to show what stickers are on the other side. Now, one lady actually sent me like 3 or 4 stickers. So she's actually on several different pages. So I went ahead and used all her stickers. They're really cool. I think there's one of them on here. Let's see. Right here. Peaceful Des. She has some pretty cool stickers. Sunflowers and really pretty colors and stuff. I don't know who did her stickers, but whoever it was did a really good job. Not much going on today. Making a crock pot chicken pot pie today. And I'm making a video of that. I will have to go later on and add a couple more ingredients at the end. But I have it going now. So it should be good and hot and ready for dinner. There's Curly Sue. She wanted to make her debut. Curly Sue, I'm going to say hi to the folks. Look at the camera. Anyway. What are you guys doing today? Anything? It is actually quite a cold day this morning. I got up and went to the post office first thing to take care of a couple of things I had received. And fed the chickens and worked on this video. And what else did I do? Watched some videos. Oh, yeah. Well, I kind of looked at a few recipes. I need to find some more recipes. I have a few things to mail out for the giveaway I just had. My watch hours were at 660 public watch hours. And then just a few days after the live, I'm sitting at 741 watch hours. So it bumped up 81 hours. But when I looked at the live, it said it had given me 6.2 public watch hours. And the maximum amount of people that were in the giveaway was 25. And there were about 650 messages in the chat that day. So that's all I have. I have my crock pot going and just did a little cleaning in the kitchen. Got some dishes done and stuff like that. Laundry. Got some laundry put in. It's not showing me any messages. If anybody's in here, type a 1 in the chat. Anybody here? I was in Tuber chat for a little while. Found somebody to exchange playlists with. Anyway, I think I still have some stickers, but I don't have any for Broken Hearts Ministry. I think all of those are gone, but I still have some for Gail Southern Living. So if anybody wants one, just let me know. Yesterday, all the items went on sale at Walmart. They went 75%. So just in case you like after Christmas shopping, you might run by your Walmart and see what they got left for 75% off. I actually got quite a few gift sets. They had the men's and women's body spray that was like a 3-pack of the body spray. I got those. I took them all out of the boxes so that I had 3 of each one. And I'm going to be putting those inside the toiletry bags for the homeless. And then I picked up a few Christmas tags because for some reason this year I could not find Christmas tags anywhere. I don't know where I've put them. I know I had to have bought some, after Christmas last year. So this year I made sure that I was completely stocked up. I have a specific place I'm going to put them. Instead of putting them in the Christmas stuff, I'm going to put them with wrapping stuff. And hopefully I'll be able to find them next year when I go looking for them. Kitty's just up here seeing what I'm doing. She's like, who are you talking to? She always feels like I'm talking to her, But that's all I'm doing, just a little cooking. Apparently, well, let's see, this is Tuesday. Hubby just went back to work today. He was off yesterday for New Year's. So it's good to be able to get back to doing your normal stuff. Because, when hubby's here, you do different stuff. I was trying a piece of the biscotti that the vineyard chick sent me right before I got on the live, and I was kind of like choking a little bit. That's what I get for trying to eat something without a drink, Anyway, it was good. Very good. I like it. I don't know how to make it, but I like it. Anyway, I guess if nobody comes in here in a little bit, I'll just end the live for today and come back another day when you guys are really more here. I know Jamie's Country Living was in here earlier, but I think maybe she's come and gone. So I'll just sit here and talk to myself for a little while. The pastor gave out at church this week the paper to read the Bible on your own. So it's like day 3 and I'm already behind or day 2. So I need to get mine out and start reading it. Hello, Lynn Naoki. So I'm going to have to read 2 days because I didn't read anything on the first. So I'm already behind. No. Anyway, it shouldn't be too bad. I don't know how many chapters it's asking us to read, but I think we're reading the stories in chronological order and going through the Bible in a year. And I've always wanted to do that. So I'm making the commitment to do it. I'm not going to be reading it on camera or anything like that. I'm just going to be reading to myself. But yeah, I think it'll be good. So it starts in Genesis, I guess, when God makes the world, makes everything. Because I was wondering how that would work. But yeah, I guess, Genesis would be the natural beginning of everything. You would think that the Bible would just there's a chronological Bible. Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice to have one like that. You just start at the beginning and just keep moving your bookmark until you get to the end, which would be still Revelations. That's pretty cool. So that is what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do that right after I get off the live because I'm already behind. Unless hubby is behind too, maybe we could do it together because we both got issued the challenge. But I already wanted to do it, so I just needed something to tell me how to read it in chronological order. I did start reading Revelations. I don't know if I ever finished it, but they say it's really hard to read. But I found the part that I read not too bad. I mean, obviously, as a Christian, you should know most of what's in Revelations, kind of like what's going to happen, and be prepared for it. And of course, it could be closer than we know. Actually, it's actually really, really cold here today. It was cold yesterday too, and just making some crock pot chicken pot pie. That's going to be our dinner tonight. That's in the crock pot now. And I got everything in there but the last two ingredients. I think I'm going to add a little bit of cheese to it. And then in place of like a pie crust or something, I'm going to add biscuits. And I'm really curious to see if the biscuits will cook properly sitting on the top like that. But really the only way to know if it's going to work is just to do it. I thought, well, if it looks like they're not going to cook, you could always pull them off and put them in a pan and just kind of cook them on both sides, you know. Anyway, I haven't decided if I'm going to just cook them like biscuits or if I'm going to try to cook them on top. What do you think, Lynn? Would you cook them? Would you cook your biscuits on top of your chicken pot pie? I really don't know. I know when you cook a roast, you put the vegetables at the bottom and the meat at the top. Hello, Big Charlie's Model Garage. How are you? Anyway, by the end of today, I will know how No, you don't think it'll cook right on top? Well, in the recipe that I looked at, they actually cooked the biscuits separate and then just laid it on top. I don't know. I mean, there must be a reason why they didn't do that, why they didn't actually just put it on top. I don't know. Hello, Kathleen. How are you? Yeah, I got my little sticker board going on. That's going to be for 2021. There's a set of stickers on this side, and then the other side has a different set. Put biscuits on top. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. But it's in the crock pot. So I don't know how well it would do in the crock pot. And I was like, well, I really won't know if it's going to work unless I try it. I don't know. Like, would the bottom cook right because it has all the moisture in it? Or would you just, maybe after it cooks halfway, you turn it over, but then it would be kind of soaked with the juice. I don't know. I don't know. Biscuits on top? Yeah. I was just wondering if the biscuits would cook if they're on top in a crock pot. You know, if you have a lid on it and you know it's nice and steamy in there. I'm thinking it would take maybe an hour for the biscuits to cook on the top of the crock pot. You think? I don't know. I'm making a video of it. I really don't want to mess it up. I really want it to be good. But I don't know about cooking the biscuits separate. That wouldn't be quite a crust on top. Don't think they would cook right in a crock pot. Yeah. That's what I'm worried about. Yeah. Yeah, crock pot's a little bit different. I've never done chicken pot pie in a crock pot. I've done chicken pot pie, but just not in a crock pot. Yeah. Yeah, it was on low. I have it actually on high now because now the potatoes are in there. And the potatoes are the thing that need the most cooking time, even though I did cut the potatoes quite small. Yeah, that probably makes the most sense, Kathleen. Just to go ahead and bake them in a baking pan in the oven and then just sit a couple of biscuits on top of and then you just kind of cut it off with it. Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't think I'll take the rest of it out because, I mean, if the crock pot didn't have anything in it, you could bake the biscuits really easy. But with all that stuff on the bottom, would be more like a dumpling. Yeah, yeah. I think I'll just bake the biscuits and sit them on top. It'll be okay. If nothing else, you just have it like almost like a soup, and then the biscuits on the side. Oh, what are you doing, kitty? Kitty, hey, she's trying to fry my keyboard with water. That's not good. It's not good, kitty. Not good at all. Oh boy. I'm sitting here looking at it going, how do I dry this keyboard? She got herself wet and then she came across the keyboard with her wetness. Curly Sue's a mess. Oh, that's an idea. That's an idea. Put the biscuits on the bottom and then put the pot pie mixture on top. That's a good idea. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Yeah, I'm thinking they're just not going to be, like you said, they're not going to be the flaky consistency you want them to be if you put them on top. You're asking the wrong person. I don't know how to cook what you're making. Yeah. Well, I've never made it either, so I just thought I would ask you guys since I was in here. But the consistency, the consensus seems to be that I need to cook these biscuits separately and either add them on the top or the bottom of the. I guess I'll just let hubby pick. Do you want to put it on the bottom, the top, or the side? He'll probably just crumble it up and eat it like that. Actually, that's a good idea. Crumble it up. That way you can get like a bite of the biscuit with the bite of the stuff. I think it's going to be really good. It smells good. That's the only thing about making a crock pot meal. You have to smell it all day. There's that. Anyway, so my friend has a collab going on. Hashtag crock pot, no, slow cooker palooza. And so I've been trying to make some slow cooker recipes. I think I'm going to go live about 30 minutes today because I still have a few more things to do. I have some clothes to put in the dryer. Yep, I just started using my new pans today. Hubby had bought me right before Christmas. They are stainless steel. I've never had stainless steel pans before, so we'll see how that goes. The Teflon was kind of wearing off of my other pans, and I was just worried that that you might be eating the Teflon because it's all coming in, which we probably already have. But anyway, we got new pans, so I've heard stainless steel like stuff really sticks in it big time. So I made sure that I sprayed it with spray and stuff anytime I've used it so far. Eat it with, yeah. I'll probably eat it more on the side. He'll probably put his on top, knowing him. Just guessing. You got new pants for Christmas? Well, I teased my husband, and I told him that the pans were not a Christmas present because they were for the whole house, not just for me. Yes, I'm the one that does most of the cooking, but they're not necessarily a Christmas present because, it's not like they're pretty. They're just pans to cook with. So I teased him about that. Copper bottoms, stainless. Yeah, that sounds good. Well, I bought a set and I've cooked on it. It's not too bad, but I do feel like I'm going to go through more cooking spray. I've noticed that olive oil doesn't really keep things from sticking. The cooking spray with olive oil works better. cast iron. Haven't really mastered the cooking inside of cast iron. All the seasoning and all that stuff. And they're heavy, and I don't have really good wrist strength either. So, I have a few reasons why I don't use cast iron. I do have one, and I did want to kind of do a recipe in it. It's kind of a small one, but yeah, a big cast iron pan would be too heavy for me. But yeah, I see people do recipes in the cast iron, and it does look really good. Cast iron stupid. I'm pretty cast iron stupid too. I know you have to season them, and when you season them, you do it with oil. But that's about all I know. You have to wash them a certain way, and then every time you use them, you have to season them. And so, I don't know. I guess I'm not the only one that's cast iron stupid. It looks really good though. I mean, when people make stuff in them, it looks cool. It looks really cool. Grew up cooking in cast iron. Yeah. I think my mom started cooking in cast iron more after I left home. And that could be possibly because once the kids started leaving home, she had more money to spend on the things she wanted to. So she does cook on some cast iron, but I didn't really learn how to do it. And I did have some for a while, but I just was not really good at taking care of it. I kind of like pans I can put in the dishwasher. Kind of rinse them out or soak them and then put them in the dishwasher. I don't think you can put cast iron in the dishwasher. Maybe you can. I don't know. I'm definitely not an expert with cast iron. Kathleen, do you feed your chickens potato peels? And if you do you cook them in the microwave first? Yeah. I've always wanted to make oh my gosh, I can't think of the name of it now. Fruit. You take fruit and then you put crust on top of it. It's a cobbler. I've always wanted to make a cobbler in a cast iron. Yeah, don't wash it. Wipe it out with a paper towel. How to farm and fix things. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I had very traditional parents. My dad worked. My mom had a job off and on, but mostly she was a stay-at-home mom. She did the cooking and the cleaning, and my dad did the yard work and the fixing of things. So I was kind of brought up that way. So that's kind of what I do. But one rule breaking of that, I do actually, I do the gardening. I do the gardening myself. Now, he might do some of the tilling for me, not because I don't know how to till, but just because he's better at it and it's easier for him. Okay, you don't cook your potato peels before you give it to them? I was just curious. Somebody had mentioned something about if it had some green in it, it would make them sick or something. So I guess that made me a little bit paranoid. Didn't have patience to teach me to cook. Well, that's sad. Cooking and cleaning and sewing. Well, that's good. And raised on a farm. Yeah. My brother was raised to help with dishes and stuff. So there was only one boy. He was the youngest. And in their family, he does, I'm going to guess on the percentage. He does about 75% of the cooking, and she does about 25% of the cooking. So, yeah. So, pretty much my brother was raised to do the same kind of chores that we did. Trash, dishes, all of that stuff. Yeah. I wish I had got some skills like to learn how to fix things, but I don't really know how to fix anything. I don't know how to do that. But there's a lot of people that can, and I admire that quality. I did not learn that quality. I tried to take like woodworking class in school, and my mother did not want me to. So I didn't get to take it. And auto mechanics, I wanted to do auto mechanics. She didn't want me to do that either. So I never did learn anything about cars, and I never did learn anything about woodworking. She thought I should be a girl and not do boy things. She wouldn't let me, so I didn't learn. That's cool. I think it's cool. Like my husband cooks occasionally. I would say I'm probably a better cook than him, but he does cook occasionally. He's really good with breakfast. And then he has a few signature dishes he'll make sometimes. Yeah. Oh, that's good. My dad didn't teach me. My dad didn't teach me how to work on cars. He taught me how to. He did teach me how to garden. Teaching yourself to cook the last 20 years, yeah. Well, pretty much anything you want to learn how to do, you just look it up on YouTube, and there it is. There's a video of people making everything you can imagine. Sauces and pizza crust and casseroles and thank you for the bless you. All kinds of stuff. But yeah, my mama didn't want me to learn woodworking or auto mechanics, and she got her wish because I never did learn it. But I tried. That's cool, Alfonso. I think it's cool. One thing she did let me do, when I was in junior high, I got to work in the nurse's office. So she did let me do that. So that was cool. I think that was the year I wanted to do woodworking. And they're like, nope, you're not. Your mama said you can't do that. So they put me in the nurse's office instead. And I helped the nurse. And on days when the nurse wasn't there, I went in and worked in the office. But yeah. Yeah. I guess I'm a little spoiled. I've had men to do these things for me, and I've never learned. I like to paint. That's another thing I learned from my dad. Now, we're not talking about artists painting or anything. We're talking about like painting a house, painting a room. Like I know how to do that kind of stuff because my dad was a painter. So pretty much the skills I learned from my dad. But I did learn cooking from my mom. I learned some cooking. I left home at 17. So whatever things I could learn between a teenager and the age of 17. I learned how to make those things. And then when I started cooking for myself, I started calling my mom. Okay, well, when you're making a baked potato, how long do you have to cook it in the oven? And so she taught me how to do that. A lot of things that people learn naturally by osmosis, people have to show me. So if I can't learn it by, a class or someone teaching me, then it's something I won't learn. Now, there's a few things I've taught myself, but hold on just a second, guys. I'm still here, but I'm having an allergy attack here. Sorry, something's bad with my allergies. My nose just started running. Oh, well, that's sad. That is not a normal reaction that a mother would have. A mother should want to take care of her son. So just so you know, Alfonso, that's not normal. I taught my girls how to cook and how to garden, and we also did some painting projects. So the things I knew how to do, I did teach them to do. But I just didn't know how to do everything. But I could teach them painting and gardening and cooking because I know how to do those things. Yeah, that's cool. My dad, pretty much taught me gardening and painting. That's probably all my mother would let him teach me. I don't know. Hello, Stidham Family Gospel. How are you? Learn to crochet or knit. Yeah, I wanted to learn, but I haven't been able to quite pick it up. I did try. But you work and you've been to school. Yeah. It's just very weird for a mother to have that reaction. So I'm sorry that happened to you. Kathleen's making a joke. Yeah, well, technically I have no job. I mean, if you count YouTube a job, then I have a job. But my husband works and I stay at home. I'm pretty much a stay-at-home wife. And one of our girls still comes here on the weekends a couple of times a month. The other one has moved on to working and boyfriends. They're both over 18. So thank you for coming in, Charlie. I appreciate it. So I did manage to I looked on my YouTube studio. It said I got 6.2 public watch hours for the live. But before the live that day, I screenshotted the time. It said 660 public watch hours. And now it says 741 public watch hours. So to me, it's gone up 81. So I don't know if I got more than the 6.2 public watch hours. Yeah, I went to school. I got a work injury, and I've been at home for a few years now. So, but I keep really busy between housework and my YouTube channel and keeping up with my devotions and stuff like that. I have plenty to do here. Matter of fact, I need to get in there and fold some laundry. That's what I need to do. So it's going to be one of my backgrounds for 2021. My channel stickers. I put them on a piece of typing paper, and then I laminated it, and then I taped them to that board. And there's another set of stickers on the backside. Yes, I forwarded it over to our Georgia Suburban Homestead. I need to fold and start another load. Yeah, I'm just probably going to do one load today. I'm going to put that load in the dryer, and then while I'm watching something on TV later on, I'll fold them. And tomorrow I'll do another load. And then that will be pretty much catching up my laundry. My laundry goes back in the bedroom because that's where my laundry basket is. Hubby's laundry all goes in the main bathroom because there's one of those old-fashioned drop-down laundry things. It's closed, but it has a a drawer a opening for it. And I don't really add much to that laundry. Occasionally I do. But most of my laundry goes into the bedroom. So it's not that I specifically separate our laundry. They're just in two different baskets in two different rooms. But we got caught up on all his laundry. So now I need to work on my laundry. So not really too much of a uniform around here. I usually in the winter, I wear sweatpants or jogging pants. And in the summer, I wear knee-length stretchy pants with t-shirts. That's my uniform. So I may have on a dressy shirt maybe, but I have my jogging pants on with it because I'm at home most of the time. What do? I go to the post office, I go to Walmart or one of the other stores, and that's about it. Stay home. I do my own laundry. I help a family member adding soap to the washer. Otherwise, I put too much soap. Yeah. Well, you know what would solve that problem? Laundry pods. You have your laundry pods in the exact same place every time. You pull out a laundry pod and you put one pod in there. You could tell if it's one pod. You put one pod in there and then that's it. You don't have to worry about putting in too much soap. So that would be an option you could do to be able to do your own laundry. I would definitely probably, if I were in your situation, I think I would probably want to do my own laundry. I would probably want to do as many things as I could do without causing a problem, just so that I wouldn't feel like I was a burden to that person. So I would want to do my own stuff as much as I could do. And anyway. Yeah. I used to, when the girls were here and they were doing their own laundry, I would buy laundry pods. I don't have to do that anymore because they don't do their laundry over here. But now I can use whatever. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I was watching, what was I watching? Oh, When Calls the Heart. There's a girl on there that's blind and they're trying to teach her how to read the Braille and stuff. But she can play the piano. Really cool. I'm like, how does she play the piano? She just hasn't memorized where all the keys are, I guess. But maybe she could play piano before she went blind. I'm not really sure. But the story behind it is that the girl got measles, and her parents took her to the doctor, but they wouldn't treat her because she was black. So the measles caused the blindness. Her brother got the measles too, but he didn't get the blindness. It just wasn't as severe in him. But that's such a sad story. Of course, I don't know if it's based on a real story, but But that's really sad that she lost her sight because of prejudice, racism. I bet it did happen to someone at some point. Hello, Mark, Corner Clubhouse Cobalt. How are you? I'm legally blind. I have limited vision. Born with blindness due to premature birth. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure at your age you're probably pretty well adjusted to it. But that's good that you can do your laundry. That's awesome. That's good. That's good. Well, I hope you guys all had a good Christmas. Pretty good here. Mom and I did a lot of homeless ministry stuff on top of our regular stuff. So we got a little bit stressed out, but we just kind of took on a little bit too much. But we were both really, really exhausted. The Christmas day, we were just so tired. But we got it all done, and we're going to try to streamline it a little bit more simple for next year. Yeah. Yeah. I've been wearing glasses since first grade myself. I did go through a phase there where I was wearing contacts, but I haven't worn them in a while. I might go back to wearing them part-time. I'm thinking about it. I have to go get my glasses redone and everything, so I thought I might go back to... Hello, Heather. How are you? Yes, Alfonso does play music. Yes, he does. Yeah. So he must know the keys as well. Yep. Just making myself some crock pot chicken pot pie. That's what we're having for dinner. Made a few music videos. Ooh, I need to go check those out. Huh. That's cool. That's cool. I need to go check. Let me write that down real quick. I'm going to write down your channel name real quick so I can go by and watch some of your music videos. Stidham Family Gospel. And to make sure I'm friends with you and that I get some of your videos watched. And I'll add some to the watch later list too while I'm there. Thank you, Kathleen, for putting up the link. Chinese dance from Nutcracker. Let me write that down.